Hello, this is Store Skeptic, and this week I want to talk about the upcoming horror film called Men. Ooh, most scary thing ever. Yeah, I guess we can be quite scary, but anyways, I watched the trailer. It didn't really jump out at me. It seems to be about a widow who mourns the loss of her husband, and she does it all by herself out in this English countryside. And she gets surrounded by these men. It's an A24 film. There's some actors I've never seen before. In my opinion, it seems like a COVID movie. That means a few actors and limited locations, and the film looks a bit artsy. But then, why am I so excited for this movie? Well, that's because of this man. It's written and directed by Alex Garland, a lesser-known director, but still one of my favorites. And he made Ex Machina, Annihilation, and the miniseries Devs. And the interesting thing I think Alex Garland does is like he's trying to pull the audience into a really intellectual endeavor. May it be AI and sentience, biology and evolution, or free will and determinism. And he accomplished to make it entertaining with either the genre of horror or sci-fi.
I like science fiction that can be operatic and really just a kind of sort of fantasy science fiction. I like that kind of thing. But I particularly like science fiction which is based in science, because it often has very, very big ideas contained within it, and they're just interesting to engage with them.
And I love all this nerdy philosophizing stuff, and I think his movies are like peak armchair philosophy. And it's really interesting to talk about these films afterwards. I guess Christopher Nolan also should be in this category, just with a heavy emphasis on time. But it seems like Alex Garland is breaking tradition this time. It's not gonna be about something intellectual. It's gonna be the parts of all these movies that was more creepy and atmospheric. And I'm looking forward to that. So let's go back to the trailer. So the first thing to notice is these apples falling down and she's eating it and all that stuff. That tells me that this movie is gonna be symbolic in a way. He does that thing with Ex Machina, Devs and Annihilation as well. There's tons of symbols, often quite biblical, and this seems to be very much so in line with like Eve and the forbidden fruit. I guess he will be some kind of serpent or devil tempting her. I don't know, just guessing. Anyways, the first time I watched this trailer, I didn't notice much other than this. But then the second time I watched it, I noticed that she was like the only female in the trailer. Then I read an article on the movie and it said that all the men is played by the same actor, which I think is creepy and just makes me more hyped to watch it. Like, what the hell? I think this is a genius in some way. So what else can we expect from this movie? Well, let's read some articles. Even weirder than Annihilation. Alex Garland's most nakedly horror movie, and it's also his weirdest. I just love reading these headlines. Give me something really, really weird. It's a horror movie about a sense of horror, or more simply a ghost story, as the director told. So they're very much about how you're feeling about something. Men is a gut-level film. I'm proud of Ex Machina, I really love it, but it's an intellectual film. Men is not, I think. It's his most stripped-down and primal film yet, removing the sci-fi veneer of Garland's previous work. Reveals he's actually the most talented and surrealist director working today. The ending of Men is also even weirder than Annihilation's ending. Oh my god. If you guys have seen Annihilation, you will know how weird that ending is. Alex Garland's Men is the bastard child of Hereditary and Get Out. Yeah, two great movies. With a deeply fucked up third act, and really fucking goes for it. See it with someone and plan for coffee and cocktails to argue about it afterwards. I dug the hell out of it. Okay, I'm absolutely doing that. I'm really looking forward to this weird movie, and it's something about the director also said that he's so tired of predictable movies, and he's written, made, and seen so many movies, and it's not original, and that's what I think this movie is going to be. It's going to be something really special. So let me know, is there any Alex Garland fans out here? What do you guys think? Are you excited? And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, and when the movie comes out, I'm going to break it down, so subscribe for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!